you are?
I'm Robin Byrd. I'm a pioneer. Thank you. I've been on the air for 30 years on Time Warner's cable here in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Channel 35. Maybe on your box.
So Robin, we want you to tell the story of your first time. And keep in mind, we do have some virgins in the house tonight, so keep it PG-13.
I heard there were 17 virgins in the audience.
Really?
Yeah!
I think that deserves a hand.
I'm not
So do you want to tell your story? Do you need props or anything to tell the story?
I love props. You have some props? My first time was very unusual. From all of the stories that I've heard, I'm like, wow. All those stories were normal. Mine was not really normal. I used to hang around the pizza place, and I had a crush. I hung out around the pizza place because I had a crush on the guy who made the pizza. His name was Tony. Tony. And he had muscles, and he was hot. And I was 13 years old. Wow. Excuse me, but I am who I am. And I would hang out at the pizza store and always get very hot. Wouldn't know why. I thought it was like the pizza, the sauce, the pepper, but it was Tony. And Tony saw that I was a little hot for him. So he, one day, took me downstairs to where they had the bags of flour in the basement. It was in the basement. And I didn't know what was going on. I thought he just, wanted to show me the bags of flour. I don't know where he makes the pizza, where it comes from. And I followed him downstairs, and he started putting his hands all over me. And at 13, you have to understand, I was a 36C bra cup at 13. I could lie about my age and get away with it. So he didn't really know how old I was. I lied. I said I was like 17. And he started feeling me up and laid me down on the pizza sack. It wasn't so comfortable, but it served its purpose. Very firm. It was a very firm mattress to me. And I didn't know what he was doing, but he kept on dry humping me at first, and that felt really good. And I was like getting into that feeling like, oh yeah, that feels good. And then all of a sudden, and he wasn't small, he was pretty big. Not as big as Jeff Stryker though. And he proceeded to insert his fingers at first. And it was
PG-13.
He inserted his fingers, and it felt a little strange. And I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, without knowing it, he had slipped his penis in. And I was like, oh no, wait! And then he did it slowly. And then I said, okay, this feels good. But it didn't really feel good. I was lying. It didn't feel good at all. In fact, I was wearing white tighty-whities. I was wearing white panties, and I thought it had gotten red because of the tomato sauce. That guys in a whole different way. And he cleaned himself up, and I was like laying there on the bag, and was like, okay, gotta make the pizzas. And I came out of the basement, and my friends were upstairs, and they were looking at me, and I was looking at them, thinking, well, maybe they knew what was going on, but they didn't have any idea, but they looked at me differently, or I saw them differently after that. And that was my first time.
Right.
Better.
One quick question. Did you ever keep in touch with Tony? Did you ever see Tony?
No, I was so embarrassed I never went back into the pizza store again.